Hey Aquarius, it's Mama TPG with One Love, One Light. Welcome to your soul connection reading. So we're going to get started with the shadows and Oracle of Shadows and Light. Holy Spirit, what do we have for Aquarius in regard to soul connections? And we have Mildew Fairy, cleanup time. All right, so what I'm getting from that is like, where do you still have cords connected to past relationships or other things that are kind of like clogging your heart, creating kind of a messy, not being able to connect with your feelings, your heart space. But let's see what the book has to say. Number 15. Okay. So it says, think of ways to decrease stagnant moisture, stuck emotions, and increase airflow, fresh thinking in your home and environment. When the mildew fairy comes to pay a visit, it's likely things are a little stagnant, a little over-emotional, and that fresh new air and thoughts need to be brought in to clear the situation up. She can mean a fresh way of thinking or a fresh point of view or a release of emotions that could be pooling in one area. Her appearance never means covering up. It means working with the environment you find yourself within. Like the mildew fairy said, a little of her can be medicine and a great deal of her can be maddening. Where she turns up will tell you lots about what needs a fresh new approach in your life. And if she is inside, lurking in cupboards or in the bathroom instead of decorating pebbles by a pond, you know that the presence of unhealthful energy needs to be addressed, not rationalized and excused, and never ignored. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, there's things that you need to let go of, that you need to clear out. And I feel like any negative emotions that you have towards your past or to past people needs to be healed. Like, recognize that those were lessons that you've learned and now you can move on from that. You don't have to hold on to anger or sadness or that feeling of disappointment that things didn't turn out the way you had hoped. So let's go ahead and get a twin flame journey oracle, a few of these, to see where this is going for soul connections. What do we have for Aquarius? What do we have for Aquarius? Holy Spirit. And we have new direction. Yeah, that's what she was talking about. This mildew fairy is, it's time to like clear out, and if it means changing your environment, it may mean that. But otherwise, it's about taking your thoughts in a fresh new direction. What else do we have? And we have communication. So I feel like there's been a lot of communication. This looks all tangled and messy, and I feel like you need to clear out your thought. There's been too much of like overwhelming and scattered thoughts. And at the bottom of the deck, we have tribe. So I feel like more than ever, you're going to be relying on those that are around you. She talked about your environment a lot in that reading. So I feel like those that are around you, you have to be very mindful of who it is, and they are going to be crucial to supporting you through this. So let's go ahead and see how this is playing out for you, Aquarius. Holy Spirit, show me the past energy, recent past or past energy for Aquarius in regard to soul connections. We have the world, a cycle completion. So I feel like there was a relationship that ended, and it was supposed to end, but that's not something that you fully come to that conclusion. Although you may be grateful now, I think you still need to let go of what could have been. I think that there's a lot of thoughts on what could have been. You really thought this was your wish fulfillment. Look at that. So I feel like it's ended, and it ended for a reason, and now it's time to like understand what those reasons are so that you can go fresh into a new perspective and a new direction. All right, what's the current energy? We have judgment. So this is that karma review I was talking about. Like, letting go of things, but understanding what you were meant to learn in that situation. Now, the challenge here is the tribe. That's who's around you. So understand that even if you don't agree with what people say and do around you, it does affect you. So if someone is talking a certain way about anything, it's affecting you. So be very, this is in your challenge position. We'll clarify that, but it's funny how this is such an important part of your life right now, and yet it's the biggest challenge for you. All right, what's the advice from Spirit here? And we have the Seven of Cups, fantasy and temptation. So I feel like this is more of this overwhelming stuff. Like there's too much happening. And I feel like it has to do with who's around you or your environment. What's the outcome here? And we have the Nine of Pentacles, independence. This is you needing to recognize your own independence and that how strong you really are. And I feel like it has to do with your own abundance, but this card always kind of catches me in the heart a little bit because she's obviously dressed up with nowhere to go, waiting on someone. Don't wait on anybody. This is time for you to learn how to be alone and enjoy your own company, because when you enjoy your company, then others will be drawn to enjoy that company as well. At the bottom of the deck, we have Knight of Swords, decisive action, and this just keeps coming up in reading. So I think it's just the Gemini season here. This is a Gemini card. So yeah, and then we have the star right underneath. That's you. So you could be dealing with a Gemini. Doesn't have to be, but here we are. This universe coming into alignment with yourself and your connection with God. And that's what I'm getting here. So let's go ahead and clarify. So what is this? Show me this world cycle completion. And we have the Two of Pentacles. There was somebody that was playing two sides. So this could have been a third party situation. Somebody that didn't reciprocate your love. You were not aligned with that person. What is this Judgment Karma review about? And we have the Five of Swords. So, you know, it's like nobody won in this situation. And I feel like there's definitely this feeling of like, it's not fair what happened. It's not fair, but it was all happened for a reason. And I feel like your task is to figure out what that reason was so that you don't repeat it. Not out of fear, but out of really truly wanting to learn from what life has thrown you, right? So what is this tribe and why is it a challenge? And we have the Four of Swords. So I feel like it's about you needing to heal, and I don't think that your environment or the people around you are promoting your healing. They may be talking it up with you. They may be, you know, getting you riled up about this past stuff, and that's not helping anybody. That's not the way you're going to really be able to figure out why things happened the way that they did and what you were meant to learn from the situation. Getting riled up and angry and upset and disappointed is not where you want to be doing this karma review, right? All right, so why is this Seven of Cups here? And we have the Ace of Swords. So yeah, there's a lot of talk and stuff happening around you, almost too wild of an environment. And this is about clearing and cutting out a lot of this. This is that cleanup time, like we said here. And why is this Nine of Pentacles here? And we have the Nine of Cups. This is about you getting your wish fulfillment, being fully content within yourself and loving yourself and working on your abundance, and then everything else will fall into place. That makes sense to you. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. So you may be offered a new job, or you may be more focused, new attitude towards your job is what I'm getting. Oh, you can't even see all these cards, can you? Let's see. Well, that's as good as I can get it, really. All right, so let's go ahead and get a heart and soul message for guidance. I feel like your pride really took a hit in this situation, and I feel like you need to gain that back and understand your own beauty, your own value, see yourself through divine eyes. So what is the guidance that we have for Aquarius? I think it's this one. One's jumping out. Ooh, I love that. It's so springy. And it says, sometimes the true purpose of things is hidden from view. Something doesn't quite make sense at the moment, but it soon will. All is about to change. A blessing is on its way, and many more will follow. Soon you will feel as though it's raining rose petals from heaven. Oh, I love that. So I think that that's what has been keeping you kind of stuck in this mildew fairy energy, is like not fully understanding the why of something in the past. And now it's going to become clear to you, and you're going to feel healed from it. And you may never, I do feel like you'll heal from this. And I feel like it's really a time for you to be independent and learn to love your own company. Like not being afraid to be alone, really enjoying that independence. And then out of the blue, someone is going to pop up and be the true love of your life. That is what's coming through for you, Aquarius. This message is very specific and may not be for everyone. So take it how it resonates. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And remember, the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.